Good afternoon. This is a shout out to all parents of Year 9 to Year 11 GCSE English Language students in the UK or overseas. I have produced the ultimate revision resource, which is basically a self-learning program that students can get involved in from Year 9 to Year 11 over a couple of months, either over the holidays or during school time. But this is an innovative new type of guide. And as I show you on here on the screen, you will see what I mean. So here is the actual purchase page here. Now, this is a 2-month subscription for completing this whole process, going through this whole program. On this particular paper, there are a total of 6 past paper sources with structuring answers, advice, and everything else. The first part 1 is to do with language paper 1, and there are 3 sources there that we can look at that tell you about what goes on. There's a lot of information down here about how this works. It says you must send 1 completed answer only to me by email, etc., etc. And this whole process has full of detail. So what I wanted to show you also as we go into this is the actual situation of how you go about this work. So I've actually got the guide which I can take you through, which is the actual PDF guide of the source. So I'm going to just try and get that up now, and if I can get that up now, I'll be able to share it online and show you what you can do and how you go about it, etc., etc. It is a fantastic resource which is fully supported by me. It means that I will always be in touch with the student who has bought this, or the parent who's bought this resource, and they're working on it. They can send back their answers to me, and I will mark them with the full AQA mark scheme criteria, but give them very, very valuable feedback. So let's just see what I can bring up here. Let's see, I'm going to look at, let's have a look. Let's Explorer. Can't find it there yet. I must get it up now. If I get that up, I wonder if I can share that. So I've got the actual paper here, but I'm just trying to look at it at the moment. Let's just have a quick look again, see if I can get this up. Right, so let's see if I can get the source up. Window, this is it here. Right, so this is the actual resource that you will receive, and it's in PDF format, and it's part 1 is paper 1, and you'll see on here all about what you can do with it. Let's just show you now. So I introduce the resource, and it will help you with your exams. It tells you about 6 past papers there. But the other great thing is you can actually access my YouTube tuition videos related to each question 1 to 5 in paper 1 and paper 2. That doesn't mean I'm doing it for all 6 sources. So I'm not going to look at question 1 of source 1 and then do another paper with a question 1, etc., etc. I teach question 1 once, and it's in the YouTube video, and this is something you can access. It's free, and all you have to do is sign in with an email, and you've got access to my YouTube page. There are other pieces of advice on this. It tells you there's a lot about me here, and it tells you what I can do. I will mark, and when you do, then you can contact me here by when you want something marked. You must name the paper, of course, and then you know what the question number is, and write clearly about you and your year group, etc., etc., down there. So that's that. And then you've got the resources. And if you notice the resources here, there's blank pages. This can be printed off, or you can work online, and it gives you different papers all the way through. There's lots of information about how to approach the exam here that you can read, etc., etc. And it goes on, it talks about the quality of reading, the quality of writing, and what the emphasis is in the exam. So there's fully supported with structuring answers and everything else, and it tells you all the way through. And then as you'll get model answers in some of these elements here, you'll get a model answer for a question that comes up. This is an example sample answer that will be sent. But what will happen is when you mark, when you send your work for marking, if it's a question 2, question 3, not question 1, because I won't be marking question 1 necessarily. I'll teach people how to do question 1, but I won't be marking it because it's very straightforward. But all the others, questions 2 to 5, I will mark them, give feedback, and then do a sample answer for every student who does this. So in other words, you've got a full program now once a month. So this is a 2-month program. There's no reason why this 2-month program can't continue further on. And if I look at the second part, it's got over 120 odd pages in this. It's a big resource. It took me a long time. This is the part 2 for paper 2, and it tells you the type of resources that are in there. And again, you've got lots of questions supported to that. Now, at the very end of the source, you will see just my wrap up at the end, where I talk about just saying in conclusion, the end of well done if you've completed all of these 6 sources. Remember, if you've got 6 sources with 5 questions in each, you've got 30 questions. Now that is quite a considerable amount, and to be honest, I reckon that would take a couple of months to do. So it's not a race to do it. It's you can do this anytime. You can do your revision in your own time. Massive benefit. You're not on a time frame. But obviously you can keep in contact with me here. And again, there's another contact email to get in touch with me if you've got any questions or anything you want to discuss with me. All right, so that's basically where we are on this. Let's just stop that sharing now. Let's come out of there. Right, so that is basically it. This is a groundbreaking way of giving the chance of affordable tuition to students who can't get me online one-to-one, as it can be quite expensive. So it allows those who don't have the funds to actually invest a small price of £60 a month. Now, if this is successful with the 2 months, you may want to continue. And again, all I would do there was send you new resources, new challenges, and so on, with constant feedback all through right up until year 11. So if this is of interest to you, please get in touch at the links at the end and get in touch with me. It costs nothing to get in touch, but if you think this is a great resource, you can buy it on my shop, and you can get it today and start the process. As soon as you have purchased that, we are now together working. All right. Anyway, that's it for now. I hope you get something out of this, and good luck.